Birds are chirping, 7-ish a.m. Full moon there, well, full moon, waning moon, not quite half, but is it ever gorgeous out today. We have the orange sky, Alexi Murdoch, wonderful song on the playlist, but I got a photo collection coming soon to the site. It's going to be the great thaw into spring. We're here, ladies and gentlemen. Just feel the air, look at the greenery, especially the moss and other basic flora and stuff like that. It's already happening. There's the evergreens, of course, but the other ones are starting to green and bud already. You know, global warming, well, yes, certainly science and Carl Sagan and all the great ones would argue for global warming, as in it being a thing, unlike some US presidents. But is it a doomsday event? I don't know. There's wisdom in questioning that, as in how quickly is it happening, who is it affecting, and how. But certainly needs to be considered. Let me quickly show you what I'm talking about when it comes to the trees. We zoom in on one of these, for example. This one's not a great example, but even here, you know, this greenery, that's alive and growing and very green. Yeah. So welcome to spring. Will it be hot and 30 degrees? No. Does it happen all at once? Does anything? But the answer is, with the spring forward time change, that was it. The first real true day of spring beyond the cusp of change or what have you. And of course it's timed with the lunar cycle. Makes a lot of sense if you think about it, as the seasons are solar cycles. This is my neighborhood here up on Crichton Park. I guess you can see the street sign there. I won't give you my full address, but Mount Pleasant, and it sure is. Check that out. That is a gorgeous orange sky. Alexi Murdoch. If you haven't checked it out, I suggest you do. But choose your own adventure as always. Stay safe, most importantly. Stay grounded, and let's just try to be kind to each other, and most importantly, the most difficult one is to thyself. Something I aspire to, I guess. Difficult, but you know, all good things in life should be, or are, difficult to achieve. But perfection does not exist. All right, take care, folks, and enjoy the balmy weather for the next 2 days. We'll get, you know, a little bit of snow here and there, and back to negative temperatures probably, especially at night, but we've turned the corner. And thank God for that, as in, that is the origin of all religion, is the darkness versus the sun, the warmth versus the cold, the winter versus the summer, all of these things. You know, choose what you choose to believe in, but please, 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 my recommendation very strongly is that you choose to believe in something rather than nothing. The universe is such a way that, in my experience and my belief and my research and so on and so on and so forth, readings and whatnot, you give what you get, so in life. So if you believe in nothing at all, then you're probably not going to get a whole lot. That's it. Yeah, that's all. I'll end her there for the moment. More to come later. Take care, folks. In love and light and peace. Let's try and try and try and make the future friendly. We hope, together. Peace in Iraq, peace in Iran, peace in the world. wisdom and such for our southern neighbors, many of whom are the blue states especially, not only, but especially the blue states, are very akin to Nova Scotia, that being Maine and Vermont and New York, and on the west side, BC is very similar to BC is very similar to like California, that sort of thing. So, they're trying to divide us, for sure, whoever they are. But let's not let them. Okay? And big protests here in Halifax on Tuesday in the city regarding the provincial budget, which is a sham, in my honest opinion, at least. They're trying to cut all kinds of programs from all kinds of people, and let's not let them. See you there. Take care.